Jane Wanjiro Minor, MO8 38 59 2021, and I was part of the costume and design group for the production of the musical. What I learned and experienced from the musical mostly is that there's no team that is better than the other. We all have to work together so that because it's a whole production, everything has to go on very smoothly in the background so that when the display comes out right, and every detail is so important when it comes to production, and it means something for the production and also the musical as well. And it was lovely to work with my classmates. I really did enjoy it. And the musical, when it came to preparing the rehearsals, we did it very well. We worked with as a member of the costume and design department. We worked together with the actors also we had to know who are the actors, what the characters were, their personality in order to dress them, and also to take care of the stage and create an ambience for the musical to happen and make it feel as real as possible. And I'm glad to work with Aurelia, who was also part of the costume and design team. We worked together in this, and I really did enjoy working with her.
Hello, my name is Jessica Kamau. I'm 08/865/2021, and this is my musical experience. From the beginning, from the script writing to the rehearsals to the auditions, to the really good experience because I was new to all of this. I never experienced it before. And from what I had watched many a musical before, I didn't know the process. So it was really a good experience, a good learning experience for that. And I was also part of the acting as a supporting actress, and for me it was really good because that is when I realized I knew how to act and I could sing, and I was also part of the logistics team, which we had the job of writing letters to secure the venue, to the lecturers, and all that behind the scenes. And I learned that it was really important for the end product. And as for the end product, it was really amazing. It was really funny, and I really enjoyed it, even though most of the time I was backstage, but I could hear the audience laughing, and that was really good, and I felt good. So thank you to Generational Rhythms for this musical production, and also to our lecturer for the guidance.
Nokaya, admission MO8 38 64/2021, and my experience was at first kind of jumpy and wary because I wasn't sure that we were able to pull anything off, and it was difficult for me at the beginning because of the scheduling time and everything, but being part of the sound team gave me a flexibility to operate at times that were in my convenience, and also being part of the security team.
I am Jane Amoye Michuki, MO8 6970/2021. My role in the musical was dancing and choreographing. It was really challenging because we had to teach people, we had to align the rehearsals and knowing the exact time, but I learned a lot.
Hello, my name is Annabelle Iranjao. I'm pursuing Bachelor of Music Technology, and we did production of musicals. I was in charge of the logistics. I've been the leader. We were in charge of all the official letters, which were all done by the day we were supposed to do our musicals, which was on 5th of 4th April 2024, and we had a beautiful time arranging everything else. And the day came to be, things were set up, and I ensured the transport from the department and back was done at the efficient time, and also as a part of the play. I played the choir, the losing choir.
Ghetto Baraka, M083869, 2021. My experience for the musical, I'd say personally working on marketing was really quite a challenge, but we really tried. We ensured that we did push ourselves to ensure that everyone around school was basically aware that we are going to have an event on that specific day. A lot of work was really done on 2 weeks, so basically just a few weeks to the concert, but in between we also involved people, invited some of them to come and watch our rehearsals. We had very beautiful rehearsals that personally I was not able to attend all of them, but I was able to get a glimpse of what was really happening because we also had videos of what our rehearsals were looking like. I'd say I really enjoyed working on the 2 left feet dancing. The choreography was a bit hard, but we really struggled, ensured we get the best of the best. We always strive to provide quality.
I'm Tisia Martin, admission M08 3850 2021. This is my experience from the musical. All I can say, it was such an amazing experience, to be honest. I didn't expect it at first because I'm not that really into theater. But Generation Rhythm really came through, did a really good production, and all was well. All I can say is from my department, working with the marketing team, I've learned something that will be essential in my life, you know. And I was also surprisingly a supporting cast in the musical. It was such a good experience, by the way. I didn't know I was an actor. I received my flowers and I really enjoyed.
Matiana Moturi, M08 3878. And this musical was part of the acting crew and the sound team. My experience in the acting, I've never been in a play before. It was an amazing experience. Coming to rehearsals every day, it was a fun experience. The sound team, I got to work with one of the greats, Sami K, Tashnia, Lona, Brando. We got to work with the sound team, coming up with tracks for the play. I think it was fun, thinking of the songs to put inside the play and the polies. It was an amazing experience. Thank you for this chance and Generation Rhythms to the world. Amen.
I'm Aurelia Ungaji, and this is my experience throughout the whole musical. Personally, I didn't really attend all the rehearsals, but during the whole process, everything was good. We had challenges, we had changing of the act, we had some characters not turning up, but eventually everything went well. Personally, I was one of the actors, not a really major role, but I took part in the stage acting, and then I was also the committee leader for stage design and decor. It wasn't so hard finding what costumes the characters will wear because literally the act was talking about our university life, so it was something that we just see what we're dressing and then we give them to the actors. And I'm glad that our musical went well, the act was staged well, and everything was a success.
Moit 96, 2018. So it was an amazing experience taking part in this musical as part of the logistics team with Jessica, Timothy, and Bella. So we were writing letters ensuring that the venue was secured. All the necessary equipment got there time, was transported there on time as well, and back from the venue. We also made sure the guests were able to be accommodated at the venue. So, and also I was the curtain opener in this play, and also part of the losing choir, Generation Rhythms to the World.
I am Ongonjo Moralona, registration number M083871. I was part of the sound committee that worked on this musical. Working in this committee helped me to realize that teamwork is everything in any group. Because we had great teamwork, we were able to achieve our goals quite early, and the only thing that remained was a few changes that happened along the way as the rehearsals of the musical proceeded, because there were a few changes on to the script and everything. My overall experience on the musical was amazing. Seeing the musical come to life, from the script writing, the casting and auditioning, the rehearsals which I attended and saw how everything came to life, was amazing. Although on the day of the musical we were all nervous, I am grateful that it was a success and everything worked out the way we wanted it to work out in the end. I would like to thank all my group members and the whole class for the hard work and for the great teamwork. Thank you.
Timothy Baya, M083874, 2021. This time round I worked with the logistics team. It was an amazing experience, getting to know the dates and even the availability of the venue. It was really an amazing experience because we had challenges, and challenges are what constitute life. Knowing that the venue wasn't available on this date and coming to tell the team, getting a whole discussion and even agreeing on the dates. It was really an amazing experience. We also worked on the letters of invitation to the lecturers, and it was amazing, even having the chairman of the department being present at the event. On the play I was the one directing the losing choir. It was really an amazing experience because first time acting, but I really thank God. I also worked with some of my friends on the raising of the curtains on and off, and even the removing of some of the items on stage, and it was really a wonderful event.
Hi, I'm Tashnia Moenga, M083877 2021, and working on the musical was actually a great learning experience. It was a great activity to do as a class, and I was part of the sound team, which was really great because I was working with Samuel Keith and Anthony Matiana, and it was really nice to try to be creative in a way where you're thinking what type of music or what music would suit a particular scene, and seeing it in real time was actually really nice. So working with the sound team, I had no issues. We would communicate well, we would meet well, and we would organize our work well. And on the day of the musical, I was actually quite nervous. I didn't know how it was gonna go, but seeing how well the audience reacted gave me a bit of confidence, and it was actually really successful, and I'm really proud of the class for coming together and spending time together and working with our housemates who came to help us, and we're really glad that it was a success.
Hi guys, my name is Buliba Aono, M083872, 2021. Melodies of Forbidden Love was not just a musical. To me, it was a journey of creativity and collaboration that I was fortunate to be part of as a dance instructor and member of the marketing team. This journey started with creating a vision that defined the role or the essence of Melodies of Forbidden Love. I came up with more than 4 choreographies to fit in the concept and the act. I created these choreographies and went ahead to teach them to the cast and the members of the class. I ensured that all the cast members and the members of the class were able to execute these moves well. And I also helped in the marketing team, whereby I helped with coming up with the posters and coming up with the marketing videos and the posting of the videos and the posters on our social media platforms. And I would say this was a wonderful experience for me because I learned new skills. I learned working with a team, and I also learned the skill of patience, to be patient with others, because all the dances are not so easy, and some people were really having a hard time learning them, but I was able to ensure that all of them were able to execute the moves. So at the end of the day, I was so happy because the musical was successful and everything went as planned.
Well, hello guys, my name is Everton Karongo, and in this musical I acted as the director, one of the cast members. I was playing the role of the director of the musical, and also I was in charge of the marketing team. Yes, and it was quite an experience because first of all I'm not like used to working with people, because people can really disappoint you. But I got to learn along the way how to like work with people, approach them, tell them to do the right things, also get to hear their ideas and incorporate them in things that we were doing. So I got to learn that. Also another experience is on the acting side. I also got to learn how to like deliver certain emotions or try to convey certain messages in a proper way with the help of our director, was Vivian. We thank you for that. And I got to learn how to act as a director in that play, which later on became a very big success. And with that, I thank everyone who participated and everyone who was a part of it. It was really a huge thing. Yeah.
I'm Lucy Ngugi, M083858 2021. So in this musical, I was in different subcommittees. First, I was in the chairs committee, which was me and Jonathan. In this committee, we used to like report to the lecturer the progress of the musical and everything. Second, I was in the budget committee, where I worked alongside Viana Ukechi. In this committee, we were to oversee the use of the funds to make sure that everyone has given their required money to support the musical, and also pay the people helping us in different areas. And that was in the script committee, where I was working alongside Viana. We wrote the script together. It was a first time experience for me, and I'd say it was quite challenging because I've never written a script before, and this was my first time. But I managed to work it out and somehow changed it along the way in different rehearsals according to the audiences, what we wanted to give to the audience. And lastly, I worked on the stage during the day of the musical. Yes.
Nia Jenny. Hello everyone. Yeah, so my name is Jonathan Kiragu, aka Msamaki ukipenda. I happen to be the chair for the third year BTech 2024, and in the musical I acted as the judge, and I also adjudicated, for the Mandela choir group. The experiences that I had, I could say there are quite a few. Firstly, I'm used to things pertaining music. I know musical, from the word, it also has music, but kifika, it's something to do with acting and such stuff. I'm usually mostly behind the scenes, but for this one I had to, kujitoa from that comfort zone, even acting and ensuring things go well, and also participating because I'm also more into team playing. My experience, I could say, is first acting, watching people who are not used to acting take up the roles and such stuff. It was something nice, really nice, and kulikuwa na challenges hapa na pale. Challenges such as you don't know what to do, you don't know how to conduct people, or you don't know how things are supposed to be done when problems occur, like maybe story na kuimba kwa choir and such stuff, and also conducting your age members is also something really challenging sometimes, especially when you have people that are not so much committed to the end goal. So but in the end tuliweza kutoboa, and in the end I learned, if there's one thing I learned, it's always begin. Don't wait until things to go well or such stuff. Just begin, just go for it. Then from there you'll be able now to know what you need, what you don't need, what to do and what not to do. Yeah. Peace.
Viana Okech, M08 3879 2021. In this play, I played or I was in different subcommittees. Number one, I was in the committee of budget, where I worked with Lucy. On this part or area, I'd say we had challenges with first agreeing on the budget or on the amount of cash we should give as an individual. And then towards the end, it was challenging when it comes to balancing the equation. Like, we have to balance the equation so that we don't have minuses at the end of the day. Yeah. And then the next part, I was on the script writing committee. This part was it was a nice place to be, actually, because it was a new experience which I have never done before. And Lucy and I were still the people who were writing the scripts. It was somehow challenging, but we tried. We had to change the scripts every now and then, trying to fit what we have to give to the audience. And then I was on the auditioning and casting subcommittee. This was the hardest, actually. It was the hardest part of this musical. Okay, I don't know about the others, but this was the hardest part for me, because when it comes to rehearsals, having everyone being there on time, it was hard. And then it was just challenging, and then getting all casts fitting with what they can deliver to the audience was somehow challenging. So we had at some point to change, like, no, I think you can do these parts better than this one, so you just shift, it was just hard. But I'm happy that at the end of the day we were able to make it. On the final day also, we had issues concerning the stage managing. And actually, I'd say on that day I was behind the scenes. Yeah, and it was just a good thing to do. I experienced a lot, I learned a lot, and I am happy that at the end of the day we were able to deliver a good thing. Generational Rhythms, thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Samuel Keith. In this musical, I did the sound and also the audio. That is doing the sound effects, the follies that were necessary, and also the soundtracks that were there in the musical. My experience, I would say it was so tough. First, being given a script that was not fully done, so that you can have some songs for it. So for this, I had to make some adjustments on the script and return it to the script writer so that they could include them. Then we had a good selection of songs, I could say. We had challenges with the singers. Sometimes unapata msanii, the actor anakuambia haezi imba hiyo wimbo, so you have to look for another suitable song that would fit the key of the actor and also the role that she or he has to play. Another thing, to deal with sound in that hall, it was so hectic because we had to use condenser microphones so that the actors could be heard. Since if we could have used dynamic microphones, we could have some challenges of them being heard in the hall, and wangelazimishwa kushika microphones ndio tuwasikie, but we had to use them, and there were too much feedbacks, I can say, but we tried to control it, and it was a success, and it was amazing. Yeah, and also I also had challenges editing the video because I had to sync again the sound tracks and the sound effects together with the video so that it could be clear and to be heard appropriately. Yeah, that's my experience, and thank you.